Agape Souls Boutique. High-end boutique looks and quality with affordable pricing. Located at 6025 Martin Luther King Street South in St. Pete. Choose from our amazing selection of stylish, fashion-forward heels, wedges, boots, children's shoes, accessories, and much more. You can shop now and pay later, interest-free with Afterpay. Subscribe to our website and get huge savings on our latest products at agapesoulsboutique.com. For more information, call 727-379-1318. Come give your feet the royal treatment and check us out at Agape Souls Boutique today.
Go. Get that man hat.
Y'all live.
Oh, snap. We're live.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I am Kiana.
And I'm the one and only Mr. Edmund.
And we're brought to you by the New Image Project, better known as
See that?
Because we are redefining.
What's cool?
Because smart
It's the new gangster.
baby.
And if you don't know,
Now you know.
I'm just tired of doing that, man. We need to find something else. We need to get that to come in like on its own.
What? You tired of doing
I just want to come in and say, what up?
No. That's laziness.
We got to come up with something.
Why?
I'm just saying, it's time.
What we coming up with?
Intro or something that's gonna play.
Bro, we live, man. People have heard the intro. Let's go.
Yeah.
Y'all need me to get on the mic, man.
I'm just speaking my mind on Freestyle Friday.
It's Freestyle Friday.
Oh,
He don't
so
want
you
to
went
say
off. Oh, yeah, the first verse of the cipher.
good morning. So he don't want to tell the people good morning no more. That's what he's saying. Y'all hear this? Your sister laughing.
I said we can come up with something.
You know what? If you come up with something, you know what that means? If he come up with something, he'll be missing the beginning of the show every morning when you say, this is Mr. Edmund. He giving his away.
Oh, you want to itemize Mr. Edmund. You don't want to Mr. Edmund? Man.
Good morning, Charlie Funk. Good morning, Sharonda. Good morning, Tony Wells. Thank y'all for chiming in. Yes. And like Charlie Funk said, today is Blackout Day.
Okay.
I'm excited about Blackout Day.
I see you got your coffee.
Yeah. I went. Yeah, I did all the shopping I was going to do yesterday.
So you done gave me money anyway.
It wasn't never about. It's about today standing in unity, not giving them money.
We don't know what it's about, right?
Don't start. Please don't with that. Like, if you finna be on this.
What you mean?
Because, see, you know what? Like, Wednesday, he was like, he with it. Now, today, he like, I'm not with this with you. I'm not doing
He done heard something.
I
seen a TikTok.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. No,
news.
and you don't know. You wasn't watching the news because you didn't see no face. So there go the first line.
So now you just want to discredit because it was radio.
No, but what I'm saying is everything that we're talking about is no. But listen, what I don't. So since it's Freestyle Friday,
go ahead. Go.
Yesterday we're all about unity, and now today you like I don't know. No, don't start that BS. No, we're gonna stay on track. We're not doing this morning, Mr. Edmund. I promise you, we not.
Go do it. Tell me what's going on today.
Today we're not spending no money.
Okay.
At no large corporations.
Mm-hmm.
right? I hope you got your gas because you're not supposed to go to the gas pump. None of that. We stand in unity for one day. We know that this does not solve all the problems.
Okay.
This is just the beginning to show that we can unify.
Okay.
And that's it. Now, if you with something else, yeah, go ahead. Go,
nope.
Mr. Edmund.
Nope. Mm-mm. I ain't going.
Oh my God. Cause he was ready, cause he wanted to be a Sour Patch Kid today. Like he coming here. I just said so we can talk about
drinking this coconut water. I'm alkaline. See, I was I was chemically imbalanced. I had to get alkaline.
First of all, you talking about alkaline. You walked in here like weekend at Bernie's. You is not alkaline.
I got my coconut water. I am alkaline.
I can't.
I really can't.
Okay, go. This
and Sharonda say she about to bring you some J apple juice. Cause listen, you can't not talk. It's just me and you on the show.
I learned that apple juice will kill you.
That's why apple juice does have high levels of arsenic.
That's why I started drinking it.
If
I ain't say nothing to y'all. I just did it.
Oh, you ain't warned us.
No, I did. I just stopped drinking that shit because it was.
Oh, you left everybody else out there.
Well, no, I'm declaring it now. Don't drink it.
But you said,
don't give apple juice or applesauce to your children. This stuff is poison. It's almost like arsenic.
That's why you got to do organic
and
stuff.
You know they diet. So my partner juice some big shots out the beat. He juice them, and the color is completely different. He live juice it, boom, right there for you. And it's not the same color.
So then it's not the apple juice, it's the apple juice that's in the store. So like, let's be clear with, and then you always said
that's the only one you drink.
That's not true because people do organic, and you always said like, make sure you do the one in the glass jar and not the one in the
liquid death, like the water.
So liquid death kill you too?
No, I don't know. No, I ain't gonna say that. That's just the name. The name killed me.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This is gonna be a long hour and 15 minutes to go.
No, it ain't. It's gonna go by fast. So, what is our next subject?
You didn't even talk about the black eye.
What am I gonna say? I got a whole lot of ideology about it. I just I did my research.
You didn't do no damn research. Stop lying to these people. You listened to somebody this morning when you walked in here, and then it changed your whole mind. You didn't do that.
Ain't that research?
No,
I've seen a TikTok.
But ain't that research?
No, that's not. And so listen. So let's talk about this. So because no. Now that you think a Jewish guy or somebody white may have started this discredit the unity of what we're doing.
All I'm saying is it's not about the black community.
So, but we can't make it.
The author said what it was about. He said this is for everybody in America.
Well,
then we're housing it under the black roof, and God bless our beautiful souls for it. But we just gotta. That's why learning is fundamental. You gotta learn something, then use what you learn. Don't pretend like you didn't learn it to make everything comfortable, everything easy. But it's just like I say, I learned it, and I'm like, whoa.
But you don't even do your research to see if that was true because, no, it ain't kind of.
It was a verified source.
It was
I got verified sources.
Who was the vet? You didn't even see the person. So that ain't listen. People get on that
verified source.
I just seen it. So let me tell you.
Morning, I believe it. I wouldn't second guess it.
Oh,
so now I got to second guess it.
So the unity has to come from a black. So I had no.
You should know.
No,
that's all.
No. But now you said so. Are you? So you're not supporting the blackout today?
I am kind of.
So no, that's what I'm saying. So you're sending you're sending mixed messages.
I was at the store this morning. So now what? Now I'm not black. Now I ain't. Get the
what you did at the store?
Confess. I charged my car.
You definitely light skinned.
I mean, there's just
you definitely light
skinned.
I'm gonna say,
so I'm gonna tell you,
you ain't all the way not black, but you light skinned.
So now I'm supposed to say, oh well, my card was ran today already. It started this morning.
You light skinned.
That's why I was up this morning.
Don't worry about it. You light skinned Jabbar. You got one more strike.
Hey,
I'm gonna say this, and this is true. It's really disappointing.
Don't be disappointed. Don't be so easily disappointed.
No. You can't tell me what not to be disappointed and not. No, and usually I'm not, but I'm really disappointed only because you found or you heard again. You heard a 10-minute segment of somebody saying that they were the ones that were organizing.
You want to know the truth? No. You want to know the truth? I charged my car before I heard that. My car was charging when it played on the radio.
But that ain't.
You get what I'm saying? I'm just telling you the truth. It didn't have no consequence. My day got to go on. I can't walk up here. I ain't finna call an Uber. So what I'm gonna do? I gotta go and do what I gotta do, and that's what all of us is gonna have to do, either today, tomorrow, the day.
But we're just talking about today. I mean, I understand.
All right, I ain't gonna spend again. That's my last. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee, and that's it.
Go to the corner store and buy a cup of coffee at a small business. That's what it's saying. Like for you to be an organizer, and no, and you work with other organizers that's not necessarily our color, and that doesn't know. And they sometimes have the best interest in our community as well. Some don't, some do. And the fact that you feel like because you heard that it wasn't a Black person that started this organization, that you feel like it's not irrelevant. So this is where I'm trying to get you.
Let me get you.
Get it. Let's get it together.
I was already at the store spending the money.
That I understand.
That's what I'm saying.
But today you came in, you feel different.
I don't feel different. It is different. And I can't act a different way than it is. I ain't saying that, everything wrong, throw the baby out with the bathwater. I said, no. I had to go and make a purchase today. This is the reality of the life we live in. And we can pretend like it ain't, but we live in the real life. And yes, I have already broken the blackout. Already. Can we start over? And I can try it again. No, I do it after I get some coffee.
Go to Urban Drinkery and get some coffee.
Yes, I go to Urban Drinker. I was just at Urban Drinker yesterday.
So like you are so ready, but you're like so ready to go, and like I gotta go get coffee. You're Urban Air. And that wasn't the first thought of your mind was to go to, because I'm like, go to a small business. Because you like, I done already bucket, so I'm gonna still keep on doing it. Like I ain't even gonna lie, I'm really disappointed. I am because I just think that
don't think like that.
No, you can't tell me how to think. Just like I can't tell you.
Because if this situation can make things different, God bless it. But the reality is, everybody's going to do what they're going to do anyway. Some people are going to say they're not doing it, and then they're still going to do it.
But we can't. What I'm saying, this is about the unity of it. Listen. The fact is that we want to climb Mount Rushmore, but we don't want to take one step. Yeah, and this is no. And this is the one step to climb Mount Rushmore. Wait,
hold on. So that invalidates all the work that's been done all these years?
No, we're not.
Then, so this is not a beginning step. This is some steps for some people. Some people, they're going to be their first step into making towards the movement. And I think they should take that step. I don't think it should be held against a person who don't. And we can't be all or nothing. We can't be like, if you with us, you with us. If you ain't, you ain't. That ain't what. No, but I'm saying is no. But you can't. And then that's like they say. But he didn't have to make the purchase today. He could have prepared himself yesterday, and today stop making excuses. Amen. Because no. Because when you ready, just like you make no excuses about not drinking apple juice no more. This is an excuse. But you just a couple other countries. Because all I'm gonna say is the reality of life. No matter how much you prepare, you're going to have to do
And your sister say two things can be true. But yeah, like if you really was, Mr. Evan, I done seen you ready for things that you want to do. And this wasn't nothing that you took serious yesterday because you know what? Let me tell you. Let me finish. Go ahead. Because I mean, you could have prepared and charged that Tesla the last night. You could have. And that was not, you chose not to.
And I think that
you can't even say nothing.
I think that, like I said, if this is your entry point to where you want to make an impact and show your unity, I thank you for that. And I think you should do that. But if this is not your entry point, I'm not mad at you. I'm not going to look at you sideways because you went and took care of your business, right? I'm not going to, because I know this is a long marathon, and this ain't even a first step in it. This is like a half a step. Okay, let's do
You're
it.
just making excuses at
That
this
ain't no
point. It
excuse.
is because
It's
you're
an
taking
excuse that I ain't gonna blame somebody who ain't taking part in this.
No, but what I'm
Okay,
saying
that
is
ain't no excuse.
Wednesday, you was all in solidarity with it. Just 2 days ago, you
I
set up.
told
No,
you
no,
it's
no,
in the
no, no, no,
stars.
no, no, no,
Did I
no,
tell you?
no.
told you it's
Just
in the stars.
Wednesday, you was all in here, and then on top of that, being leaders, you gotta. Sometimes you gotta make the sacrifice. People
Yes, you
look.
do.
No. And as people look up to us, right?
And sometimes you gotta make a stand.
And
So
then
there's
so the
sometimes
stance
there's
was-
times in the sacrifice,
All
right? And then there's a time when you gotta take a stand. And then you can choose what spot this is for you and them. I don't think
Sometimes, like for the greater good, just like any relationship, there's a compromise, right? And the compromise is not so to not go buy groceries today. No, this is a compromise.
So
like
what?
if you would to just stand together and just show how powerful the American dollar is. Since it's not a black, the American dollar is. So because we're getting confused about DEI and think it's strictly about blacks. We said that, but it's about my disabled clients that I work with who go get your jobs, your veterans, and all of that other stuff, your senior citizens, all the people who typically don't get the opportunity to get those jobs. And we're saying, hey, as a country, we're standing together, unified, and saying this day, we're just gonna not patronize y'all. I don't see why this big old argument this didn't hurt you, because honestly it did no it didn't. And so it didn't hurt you to not do anything today.
So it did hurt that I did and that I said it, right? So it comes a time when we got to really look at like what's motivating us, right? And what's really controlling our thought process. Are we able to really make a rational decision on our own?
This is
I said a group decision, because it's easy to do group think, but it's sometimes it's difficult to say, hey man, god dang.
But we talk about unity. You can't get nothing done by yourself.
Okay.
So no. So like that makes no sense when you say on your own. If we're trying to unify and change the system,
so
you cannot. No, you can't. Jabbar, you twisted.
No.
You're twisting. You're totally twisted.
Because I never said I'm going to hold my independent thought.
No, nobody said that. But once you decide to be in a group of a unit,
okay,
and then once the decision is made as a unit, which Wednesday 1, 2, 3 set up here because we asked about it, we had this conversation, and as a unit, we all agreed this is where we at.
I hear you now. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I hear
and
you.
then today you come in here and be like, man, forget the unit.
Okay.
Like that ain't how it works.
No, okay, I hear you. Now I hear you loud and clear. And you are right. That is wrong. But that is how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you'll have a group
But this wasn't the life lesson today.
It is.
But this is why
the biggest lesson we can learn.
So you want me to tell you it is a lesson.
When everybody going right, sometimes you might have to take the left.
So
and that is the best thing for the team.
No. So let me tell you.
Sometimes.
So when the group comes together, and this is how the enemy comes and penetrate. Because if I say 1, 2, and 3, we set up here and agreed, and then half of the unit said no, we all together. Somebody done came and told you something different, and you done left the unit. And now there's somebody that can come in and penetrate. So we just talked about this yesterday on the show. Nobody should be able to come in here and change my thought process with my team unless I talk to my team first, because I know that me and my team has came up with the best decision for our team. And so I'm not going to make a rash decision off of an interview of somebody else or somebody else's opinion, because we have came together.
I agree and I don't agree.
Okay.
Right? Because on the one hand, you're absolutely right. When we come to it as a team, and that's the move we make, You're 100% right on that. And I just ain't look at it like that. So me personally, I didn't take it as serious as everybody's taking it. Right? So that's the first part. Because I look at it as, people come up and say they're doing protests and blackouts every other day in the organizing community. This has become bigger than that. This is huge. Everybody on this right now. So that's why I say, if this is your step, please take your step. And if it's not, I'm not going to blame you for not taking it, because I know that's also a part of division. And saying that we can't have different thoughts and have different ideas only feeds into the division, because now it got to be one or none. And it ain't one or none. It's never one or none. We always can speak and talk and clear up something and make another decision.
You can, but once a decision is made, you rock with it. Now that and so no. But that's how
not
it's supposed. But this is what happens.
But not all the time.
No, not all the time. But this is what happens when you make a decision.
Yeah.
No. When you make a decision as a unit, you go and you follow out the mission. You don't change in the middle of the mission unless you talk to the team and left it's life or death. Like, honestly, when you make for real.
I did. I came in, I told you.
No.
That's the first thing I said this morning. That's the first thing I said this morning. I ain't stutter stepping. Oh, I said, hey, did you know? And did you know? You're like, oh,
that
don't matter.
But that didn't matter.
And I was
to
like,
me.
hey.
But see that
I didn't say it didn't matter.
No, but you had already no. But you like you just said earlier, you had already made up your mind prior.
Yeah.
That you were saying, you had already said that.
I had already shot with them.
Right, and you had so when you went to bed yesterday. Your mind was already made up, and this is so. Let me.
That ain't true.
Kinda, it was. So, but what I'm saying is, lesson today is that this is how I'm going to tell you. This is how teams are divided, right? And this is how you can see the crack, and when the division happens and you don't get stuff done. I'm just saying, wait. Just listen out, and then you could go and rebuttal and do all this other stuff. And so this real life, this is what happens with your team. And honestly, you hope that when you have a strong enough team that at the end of the day, we're all going to keep the same mission and complete the mission as instructed once we agree upon it.
That's right.
And then afterwards, we talk about the things that could have done better and the things we didn't like. But in the middle of the game, if you're supposed to throw the pass. Don't decide to run and get knocked out. And that is the decision that is made. Now, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. I mean, I agree with you. And but I also think, you always got to have room for your people who make their mind up and then change their mind, right? Because the reality is, when new information is put to the table, I can't just ignore it because you decide to ignore the new information or the piece of the puzzle that you didn't see. And then as the whole team, like the Titanic, some went down with the ship, some got on the life raft. You know what I mean? And all I'm saying is you got to reevaluate information as you get it, and you got to put it to the team. And that's what I did. I tried my best.
No, you had already.
I know I did.
So you didn't put. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You didn't bring it to the team.
I did.
No,
I said something.
But the information that you said didn't change the reason why we're doing the blackout.
It did though. It did for me. That's why I said it. Because it did.
It did.
Because in my mind, it was something it wasn't, and that is not. And I'm not knocking it, and I'm not saying whatever, but I'm just introducing the new information.
But see, you had already made that decision before you found out that. So before, because you just said live. You just said live that you were already charging your car.
I had to.
Wait, and already
So today just gonna go out the window and I'm just gonna not do nothing. Or I'm gonna just get in the Uber. Hold on, I'm just gonna get in the Uber and give them money to take care of my business today because somebody said they want to do a blackout today. But the blackout is like completely opposite to what I got going on in my life right now. Right, so there's gonna be more money. Hold on. There's gonna be more money spent today. There's gonna be checks written today. It's things that's gonna happen on the end of the month that's still going to happen. And then for me to get on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club and then pretend like I'm doing the teamly thing when I know my business got to be handled. No, get out of here. I'm gonna come say, hey y'all, hey, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go continue to handle my business.
So what's your business? So your business. Wait. So your business is going to corporate store. No. So because this is bullshit. I'm calling bullshit out. So you're saying you got to handle business, right? This is about spending money with major corporations. What major corporations today that you gotta go? Cause you ain't, cause it's bullshit. No, cause it ain't. Cause what they got?
You ain't gonna get it your way. You ain't no. Let me tell you why.
I don't have to get it my way, but I know you. But the reality is, just like you said, that you was finna go and you had to charge your car. If you really had some, what business you got with Walmart today?
I don't shop at Walmart.
So okay.
So hold on, pause. Pause. So what you're trying to do? You're trying to peep me, right? And you're trying to pull cars.
No,
I don't shop at Walmart.
Okay, so you already
pause.
So what other business? Because we're talking. Did you read the blackout? Because it's major corporation.
I didn't read it.
So then again, you already might be in line in what it is.
Read it.
So I gotta pull it up.
Pull it up. Let's see what it say.
You just see, this is what deflection happens when you doing stuff. No. So when y'all are looking what deflection looks like live on the radio or on Facebook, YouTube, and everywhere where we at, is that when you just want to cause chaos. This is what chaos. This is what chaos look like for no reason. Because I also know Jabbar, and I also know Jabbar, and I know that he's spinning black, right? And so really, wait, listen. I know that he's spinning black, and instead of saying, because really you're still in line with it, but you like, I got business to do. It's a damn lie. You don't got no business with no major corporations that's not in this blackout. And so the fact that I know for a fact, because you could charge the car anytime. Charging stations are open 24 hours. I also know that you hang out all damn night. Right. You do. Yes, you do. And so listen, because you be doing films, you do all this other stuff, and you be up at that's your time. You could have stopped at Walmart. At Wawa's anytime to charge your car before this morning, before you woke up, and you chose not to. So again, the chaos that you're bringing and saying that you're not supporting, you really support. You're sending 6 missed messages. You ain't told me one major corporation that you're going to spend with.
Just pause. Okay. And like I just said, it's crazy because when I come and say the truth, it's chaos. But if I would have came in here and just lied, y'all, we gonna go ahead and do this blackout, I'm with it, it would have been a smooth road down the road. So I chose the rough side of the mountain, right? I said, hey, I ain't finna get in front of these people and lie and say I'm doing this and doing that. When I know 6 this morning what I was doing, I was plugged in at Wawa's. Let's stop playing. And I left Wawa's earlier that other night and did this, all that. And it was like, so what, I'm going to spend extra money the night before just so I don't got to spend it today? Come on.
That was the whole point. That's what you.
We got to learn not to spend it.
Listen, that's the first step. When you say smoking cigarettes, no. So you said you got to learn how to. So you got to learn how to not spend.
You got to practice.
Right, and so this was the practice. You got to. So today was your practice.
That's some people's practice. It don't mean I'm at practice.
Okay, that's fine.
You know, they got JV, they got varsity, they got the pros. Everybody on a different level. And some people want it. This is their step. Let them take their step. God bless them. And move on.
So it say if he charged tomorrow, what effect did it have? Certain things can't be avoided.
Some things can't be avoided. But when you intentionally about something, so when you set up a schedule and you say, hey, something is gonna start at 9:00. Honestly, you want to do your best to make sure that it starts at 9:00. So you try to think about all the rams behind the bush that may appear so that you
rams behind the bush.
Yeah, the rams that come out unexpectedly. Like there's things when you're organizing that comes out behind the bush. You know what I mean? And mess things up. And so it wasn't about, y'all keep on saying, what's the difference from spending today and tomorrow? It's about the unity that we all said that we wasn't. But get it or not, Y'all can support or not, because it's y'all freedom to be free thinking and do as you please. But and I'm gonna tell no, that's not the best way. Why? Because we sit up here and talk about unity all the time, and we talk about how can we get stuff that
uniformity. Unity is not me walking and talking like you and doing what you do. That's not unity. That's a false sense of unity. And that's cool. So
but we're not talking about walking and talking the same. We're talking about
because I'm talking about walking to the stove and getting what I need and doing what I need to do. And you talking about not doing it. And that's cool at this juncture, at this road. It's okay for us to go different ways.
No, it ain't.
We don't have to.
Okay,
we
so
don't
listen.
have to. We don't.
I just see stuff. So when I look at a team, and honestly, I personally, when my team come up with decisions, and this is like parenting. When two parents come up, when we sit down in the back room and decide this is what it's gonna be, I do not expect for the team.
So you can't change it. So okay.
No, we change it behind. There is room for change.
Thank you. Okay,
no, but not in the middle. No. But once we come in, no. Once you come up with a decision, you do not know. What if we say, hey, today? No. Listen, just listen. This is how there is room for change. Right? No, I'm not.
All I'm asking.
No.
All I'm asking.
No, when you
there's
come
a decision made. Hold on. There's a decision made, and there's no room for change. Where?
You have, like you just said,
the biggest room is the room for change.
But you don't do it in the middle. So we
can do it at any time.
No, you can't. You can do listen, this is what we're doing. So when you're as a unit, no, as a unit, if we said, okay, Peter is on punishment for this, what he did, right? And then you get more information. This is
that
not
Peter shouldn't be on punishment.
Right.
So his punishment got to end before we can say, "Oh, Peter, we was wrong."
No, but what happens?
Can we stop it and say, "Hey, Peter, you've been there half the day. We found out you was right. We're gonna let you off for punishment."
So you know what?
Early.
But you know what? What happens is, but you no. You heard the key word. You did. So we came in as a unit, say, Peter, you on punishment. We found out more information. You don't say, Peter, you off punishment right now. And I done said, no. We go to the back and talk about it. And then we come back together as a unit because that's how you're supposed to move.
And we still don't agree.
No, that's why we talk about it.
No, we still don't agree.
No, but once we come up with a decision.
But that's what I'm telling you. There's still room for us not to agree. See, that's what I'm not eliminating. That's what you want to eliminate is that, okay, we got to agree as the team. And we said, no, we can.
That's the compromise. That is the compromise. That's the compromise. No, that's the compromise. No. So if
there can be an audible made on the field and you got to trust your teammate to be able to make that audible. That's why some teams couldn't get along with these young black quarterbacks making their own plays because they could create things on the field that wasn't on the playbook because they could make those changes. Right, so you just gotta have faith in your team to make the change they need to make on the field. Oh, I'm sorry, this subject because this is gonna be even harder.
No, because we're talking about because we get. No, because as a unit, when you come up with a thing, we're supposed to sit there and then we talk about it later.
I do. I swear, you know I agree. I agree. But then there's times when there needs to be a play made on the field, and you gotta trust your players to make that play. That's what the coach had to learn to do. The coach had to learn to not be mad because the quarterback was scrambling. He had to learn to say, hey, as long as you got the yards, as long as we making forward progress and it's betterment for the team.
So what was the forward process? So we're talking about today. Okay. What was the forward process or the benefit of you going there? No.
You gonna like this?
What was the benefit of you changing the play today?
This conversation we're having right now. I think this conversation we having right now is worth having the conversation. If I may be wrong, I'm asking the audience. This has been a powerful conversation, and I think that hey man, I love it. Let's go. That's why I want to do the next subject because I know it's just as good. It's just as good. It's gonna be just as good. I swear, it's gonna be just as good. I'm telling you.
All right, so we done debated over here. Team A is doing the blackout.
The way you doing that?
Team B is with the BS and saying He's like, I got business to handle that you don't handle with major corporations.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I mean, so either you with Team A or you with the BS today with Team B, right? And that's fine. Whatever you want, tomorrow I'm still gonna love you. Might side eye you a little bit. You know what I mean? And then I honestly, I'm gonna look at you like, do I want you behind the scenes with the meeting? Because you might switch out the next time we make a decision. But I mean, I digress. Right.
I'm hydrated and I'm
So moving on.
charged.
Thank y'all. They say great conversation.
I told you.
No, it was.
I know it was. It was. Come on.
Now people gonna be side-eyeing you.
It's all right. Let's go to the next one. I can't wait. Come on.
Wait, go ahead. Introduce it. You can't wait.
No, I want to get it right. What it is, we don't got it wrote down.
Go ahead. So everybody knows it's tax season.
Okay.
Right?
I sit up in my seat.
Oh my Lord. So now we're talking about the children tax credit. Everybody know that usually that's the big bang on your.
Usually the woman gets it. Usually.
So.
Most of the time. I'm just saying.
Okay. So usually the woman gets it. And the conversation we're having is what should as parents do as far as these taxes? Should the women always get it? Should the men get it? How does this look?
Well,
go ahead.
I think, we split making the child. It took two to make it, so we should figure out a way to split it. If you get it for 5 years, I get it for 5 years. It ain't nothing but 20, 21 years, 24 years, depends if the kid go to college. So how can we split it up mutually beneficial?
So I don't disagree with that. Right? I don't disagree.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No. So this is when it comes wrong, because two things can be true at the same time. Is that if you are not 50-50 splitting the responsibility of the child, you do not get to do that. If I carry the burden of the responsibility of the child year out and year in and out every year, and all you contribute is $100 throughout the year, or you only pop up, you the McDonald parent, you only come up when it's time to make smiles and giggles, birthdays and holidays. 365 days a year. You got birthday 1 day, Christmas 2 days. What other holiday you coming up in? Because those are the two. So if you only show up 2 days, 2 days of the year,
they coming for Juneteenth.
Do not come crying, talking about that's my child. I need that.
But see, the reason I don't agree 100% with that, because I know how that infusion of cash can change a person's life, right? And it may be a parent that ain't on their feet, get on the take care of the child in 365 days. That's why I don't think it should just be all one. You know what I mean? Maybe 5 to 1, 2 to 1, 4 to 1. You figure out some kind of, and then parent who's hurting could potentially get on their feet to help the whole family, help the children. And I think we get in a situation when a person is down, everything that we've been taught is to keep them down. Every step that we take is only pushes them down farther. And that's one of the things that we can probably lift it up off people. You get what I'm saying? Because that little infusion is not a lot of money, but to some people it's life-changing money. And then somebody's life changed.
And you know what? So I'm gonna usually people who make bad financial decisions, unless their mind frame change or their mindset, right? With that large sum of money, if you're irresponsible year round with what you got. So let's say I've seen fathers who don't make a whole lot of money, but still make sure they get, right?
Yep. And they don't get nothing.
Right? No. So, but listen, and again, we don't subscribe to all. I know a whole month. If you try, I'm looking at. Nah, that's me. Maybe not everybody.
Maybe
not, because there is some people that's not. I get that. But let's say this. if you making $300 a week, boom,
Mhm.
boom, which we know ain't really no money, but $50 of that $300 come over here every week. I'm very appreciative, right? And that shows that you're doing the best that you can. You make $300 a week and you give nothing throughout the year.
So
Right. And then so I'm gonna when you get that big lump sum, typically you still ain't gonna do nothing because you have not made the sacrifice to put anything in your child's life.
okay, so
Right.
let me ask this though.
Go
So
ahead.
for that one who's giving $50 a week,
Uh-huh.
would you let him claim the children on child support? I mean, on,
Well, if
his
that was a
taxes?
part, yes, I would. We could do the 50-50 because you're consistently
Oh, so you'll
making.
give him half?
No. Like I claim
Okay,
1
well,
year,
yeah,
you
okay,
claim
yeah,
1 year.
okay.
Because at this point, I also know
Yeah.
that with this, you're gonna make the sacrifice to invest back in our child, right? You're not finna go out there and ball out on everybody else, on yourself. And then so the thing is, so listen, you can do what you
I
want.
just want to say,
You can do
can
what
he
you
ball
want.
out?
So listen, you can do what you want with your money, but half of it is to give you that lump sum of everything that you have
Mhm.
paid into throughout the years, like your little savings plan. You wait for. And so, like honestly, and I could be wrong, if you're not making the sacrifice to make sure our child is good, I'm not making the sacrifice to give it to you.
I think you'll have more fathers contributing if that 50-50 was worked out. I think that
People who let me tell
I
you,
hear that, I hear you, but
People
but that's
who-
an incentive. That would be an incentive.
you shouldn't need an incentive
But
to take no.
people do.
You shouldn't need an incentive to take
But
care of a
people
child
do.
that's yours.
But
No, but
when
you
get
don't
your
need
tax
it
return,
because
that's
you
an
want me to
incentive-
tell
that's
you.
an incentive to
No,
the mother, that's an incentive.
Listen.
It's a kickback. You
No,
get
no.
like you say, you get a little bit of your money back.
But listen,
And
this
so
shouldn't have because it's most of them. I done seen these men out here don't take care of their kids, but balling out with these chicks, sending them on trips. You didn't need an incentive other than coochie. Excuse me, to just ball out with somebody, but the person that you gave life to,
I hear you.
you need an incentive to take care of them.
Yeah,
Come on,
I
stop that.
hear you. I hear you.
No.
Okay, okay, we got a tax expert, man.
Mhm.
These men and women are sometimes in the same household, both paying bills, and women still won't let him claim a child.
But if they in the same household, isn't that money coming back in the same
Not
household?
all the time. Just because you're in the same household, y'all got the same bank account.
Yeah, but that don't mean that it doesn't go
How
towards
many
the
people got
house.
the same bank account? Like a bank account that y'all all the money go into.
So my
That's
marriage.
tough.
So here we go. I had most of my friends are married. Let me say that
Mhm.
my group of friends, only me and one other person is not married in one of our core circles.
Have a joint bank account.
All of them got a joint bank account with their husband.
So when the taxes come, it go back to the joint
and
account.
they all got separate accounts. So, but
Well, see,
but
that's what I'm asking.
no, but they do. But yes, that goes.
I mean, I'm talking about the bank account.
Yeah, the bank account. All of them have joint
So
bank accounts.
if like you say, if the woman is taken care of and gets the check, it'll go to the joint account.
Yes.
So then it wouldn't matter who claimed it.
No, but I know married couples like go ahead.
No, he say another one say they see it every tax season. It
Right.
happen every year.
It does because people be wanting that extra money.
I wonder what financial sense do it make? Would it make more sense for them to split the kids, or
Sometimes it does. Like so, once you have so many kids,
it stopped counting down?
It stopped counting down. So if you're already, I think it's 3. After 3, I think Royce, since you here or Jab, let us know. But
after like 2 or 3,
after
it
2 or
start cutting
3,
down.
I don't think it counts anymore, right? So if y'all got 6 kids, he claimed 3, you claim 3. Jabbar, you doing that? How many? You got 4.
Yeah.
So I mean, you too shy. What I just said. You like
you never know. It might pop up one day. You never know. Ooh, we gotta ask y'all. We can't see the screen, y'all.
Hold on, but we can go. What?
Text it.
I can't see. But yeah, no, don't mess with nothing and mess it up.
All right.
Don't mess with nothing and mess with what we got going on. But no, I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, I think whoever shares the majority of the burden.
You say 2.
So after 2,
Mhm.
so right. So if you have 4 kids, I think it's crazy for you to claim all 4 when you have a partner in there where you can do 2 and 2,
Yes.
right? So that you can maximize the money that's
Yeah.
coming in regardless. Because again, you will want to benefit everybody.
Yes. I mean, I think
Right.
good tax planning, like you say, split them up, split that. But would you split it with the person you living with, or the children's father?
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So let's say in the scenario, she lives with someone else.
Mm-hmm. Who's taking more of the finance?
I'm
No.
just-
So let's who's taking the more financial burden? So let
And
me
then
say
when
that. So
dad
everybody,
asks-
no. So like everybody knows I have 2 dads.
Mm-hmm.
No secret, right? The dad in my household, my dad that's in the household, took on way more financial burden than my father that was not.
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer my father that took on the financial burden
Get the money.
get the money because he put the time in, he put the money in, and he deserved it. Now that's just me. Now, if my father that wasn't in the household wanted the money, he should have stepped up more. And that's all I'm saying. Like, you can't cry about something that you're not doing. You know what I mean? Like you said, oh, that's my baby. So just because you had the child does not give you rights if you're not doing the responsible thing to take care of the child. I said responsible thing.
I hear you, because that's wrong. Now you can't, because if somebody just don't have no money, or they just bad with their money, not that they don't. So not that
you're not doing the responsible thing.
So that takes rights of your child away.
If you no, not rights of the child away, but I'm not giving you no extra money.
I mean,
but no. So listen, some of you make sacrifices, and if you can't make the sacrifice,
and the woman decides that. See, who decides that?
The person who is. It ain't just the woman; it's the person who is the full caregiver.
Okay.
I have like a grandparent.
Okay.
I don't care if it's the grandparents. I don't care if it's the dad.
Another family member or whatever.
Mama,
yeah.
Like whoever taking care of the responsibility should get the child support. I mean, get the tax dollars because they're taking the financial burden year round. When you out here chilling talking about I'm bad with money. So when you bad with money, you think I'm going to give you another group of... So again, I have to struggle all year to take care of the child. And then so because you had the child, you supposed to get the tax money and then be bad with that, and I'm still struggling?
I mean...
No.
I hear you though. I think I gotta agree. It costs to be the boss. You gotta pay the price. And even if you don't have money, at least spend the time. And
I'll tell you this is that when I talk about this, I love both of my dads, right? They're my biological dad. There's nothing I can't call him for. If he got it, he gonna come through, right? So but my dad that's in the house, I didn't have to call him because he knew. That makes it?
It makes sense.
And so, there's a difference of being a father and a dad, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And when you step up and you show out, and high five and kudos to people who raised children that wasn't biologically theirs and never treated them different.
I think there is a special spot for people who step up, because men and women do that.
Mm-hmm.
Step up and fill the gap sometimes that need to be filled, and sometimes do it for another child and not necessarily be doing it for their child.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. We can go on about that because there's reasons why.
So we talk about a parent that would take care of another child, not their biological child, and someone else, or leave someone else to take care of their biological child, so. I mean, I don't know.
That's a hard one.
That is.
Because you see it, and what happened
to look up,
and then your child over here is looking like, what's wrong with me? Like you're my biological father, and I see you, and I see you out there being great to somebody else, And it might not be, but it's the
That's
illusion.
hard.
You know what I mean? It's the illusion.
And that's what matters though. Your perspective.
Your perspective is your reality. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You think he or your parent or your mom or whatever is taking more care of other people or another child and not you, that would produce a lot of strong feelings. You know, if not kind of not hate, but
it does
resentment.
It does resentment.
Yeah.
It causes a lot of insecurities within yourself. Right?
In the child. Yeah.
You know,
you wondering what's wrong with you.
You do be like, wait, I see your daddy, you see them with pictures with all the other kids and then they step kids, but you don't see them with pictures with you. And you know what I mean? So honestly, as adults, you know, adulting is hard, but we gotta really think about like the actions that we're doing.
Yeah.
And
how it impacts the other people around
so
us.
like honestly, being a parent, you can't be selfish for yourself, unfortunately, at a tender age. Like and that's just me. When you have kids, your kids become your top priority because you gave them life.
But what about like we saying, when that attention, because say that's true, but that attention turns to another child or another thing. And now that child that probably used to have that attention don't get it no more. Or like, you know how some parents have a favorite. You know, everybody that's my favorite. And so what that make the other kids feel
so
like.
people say they don't have favorite, right?
But people have favorite. Everybody got favorites.
I know,
not favorites.
But you say you did.
I don't, but not favorites.
So listen, I'll tell you the truth.
You have favorites.
I got Cheyenne. And I got Cheyenne.
So now how that make the other children feel?
Cheyenne's my only biological child that's living.
But you got a lot of kids that love
me. And you want me to tell you, they all feel special. All my kids feel special. And in their own way. The fact that I took you in and I didn't have to. The fact that I still mother you, and all my kids are grown.
Yeah, I just love that. Yeah.
All my kids
they ain't
are
gonna
grown.
hate you, but some resentment.
No, but they can't. But you can't resent because you had other two parents, right?
Yeah.
And you
the
came
bonus
in,
mom.
and so what? And I don't call them my godchildren. I call them I'm their bonus mom, right?
Yeah.
The fact that I made the sacrifice, any sacrifice for them, let them know that.
I got one.
Go ahead.
How would that make Cheyenne feel then? With you having so many other children?
So let's talk about this.
You get what I'm saying?
Cheyenne sometimes feels some type of way. Let me tell you this. Let's be right. Cheyenne sometimes be like, so at one point Cheyenne was like, it's something Cheyenne like, hey, she mine. You know,
territorial.
Like, yeah, she gets territorial, but she has her core siblings that has been with her since she was in elementary school, and she knows, but she won't add nobody else. Like, hey, don't get into it. So true story. My niece, Giselle. If you don't know, she absolutely loves her daddy. She's a daddy's girl. Don't get it twisted. She love her mama, but she love her daddy more. She done already said it. Right? That's her words, not mine. They did a field trip, right? And in the field trip, they found out Corey is chaperoning the field trip. All the kids like, yay, we want to be in Giselle's car. Little girl say, oh, your daddy is great. Giselle looked and say, how you know my daddy great?
I know.
Right. And she said, and he ain't getting another daughter either. But no, it does create something. But what I did is make sure that Cheyenne knew that she was a priority. But I also was able to let my other kids know that they were a priority as well, but in a different way. You know, so
it's a juggling act.
It really is, because you do it. Like I say this all the time. Corey is my mama favorite. That's her baby. She said, yeah, whatever. I don't listen, that don't make her love me any less. But I just know Corey is that's her baby. But then I feel like I'm my dad's favorite. He gonna say, Kiana, you're lying. But it is what it is. Corey was a mama's boy. I was a daddy's girl. So it is what it is. But my parents didn't love it. They didn't treat me or Corey any
No, it's
different.
that way, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's the hard part because, like you say, if you like or favor one more than the other,
And you know what parenting happens is that
and that can cause a division between
it does.
the kids.
But you know, but what happens is every child needs something different.
Mm-hmm.
And usually what happens is your strong child end up, or your most independent child end up feeling left out because the parent don't have to guide you as much.
Yes.
Because you kind of already on the straight and narrow.
Yes.
The one who needs the guidance,
yeah.
you're like focusing on. So you got to be
you got to help.
But you got to be intentional to make sure that you're still giving that strong child or your independent child that attention. And a lot of times you get lost and don't realize that you are focusing so much on the troubled child or the one that needs the most help.
Or the one you favor.
Right. And then it might not be even, it's just the one that need the most.
You know,
you
look
go
like mom or that look like grandma.
Some people, but let's say this. I go to school, I made straight A's. You go to school and show your ass. So you ain't worried about me.
Straight A student.
Yeah, like,
or sometimes straight A student get all the attention.
No, but you get, I might get the praises, but you're the attention of, boy, what you doing? Like constantly fussing. So you don't even have time to even acknowledge what I'm doing because you're so busy trying to get the other child on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, because you got to work on it. Yeah. So we're talking about people favoring other kids or other kids in your family, or other things in your family. So talk to a professional because these are some serious subjects.
Can y'all still hear us? It looks like it might have stopped for a second.
Oh no, I still see it. It's Freestyle Friday. And we gotta ask Kiana.
Okay.
Oh, the subtitle stop.
Go ahead. I don't know.
Dear Kiana. My wife and I are at odds over our daughter being in a dance group. I don't like it because I feel like the moves these kids are doing are too grown, too provocative, and honestly inappropriate for young girls. But my wife doesn't see things the same. She don't see nothing wrong with it. It's part of our culture and a great way for our daughter to express herself. I don't want to be overprotective, but I also don't want my daughter shaking ass. or I don't want people saying I'm tripping. Are these little girls doing too much? Or my wife downplaying something that I should be a bigger impact on our daughter? That's a heavy one.
That is it. So I don't. So there's so many forms of dancing.
So what he's talking about is the provocative. He says the kids are too grown, too provocative, honestly inappropriate for young girls. So those are the type of dances he's speaking of. And the mother is saying it's a part of the culture. The dancing is part of our culture and a great way for our daughter to express herself. So one is inappropriate dancing, inappropriate moves, and the mom saying it's an expression.
Two things can be right at the same time, right?
Well, that's the thing for the day.
No, two things can be right at the same time.
Dang.
You know, when Cheyenne was, when Cheyenne was younger, I was one of them parents that I didn't want her out there like just shaking her tail and popping and all that other stuff. I get it; it's a part of our culture.
So you didn't want her in that dance?
No, I didn't. And she didn't do the traditional originally. Now she did hip hop dance, she did ballet, she did tap, she did jazz, she did modern, she did ballroom. So she was well rounded across the board. I do think that as a culture that we do need to introduce our children to other things other than just popping and gyrating. I'm not saying eliminate it, but I do think that we need to introduce our children to other things. I do, I see the little kids and, it's all hype when they doing it. Boom, 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 boom. I get the father side too, because it's your job to protect. And that there's perverts out there, that there's things that you look out for that, you know, sometimes the woman may not see. And this is why parenting is supposed to be a team sport. You know what I mean? And y'all really have to come together and talk about this. This is a decision that y'all got to come up with together.
It's an important decision too.
It is, but I don't believe in, especially when you're an active parent, I don't believe in you bucking the whole system.
And what you mean?
Like what I say go. If you have an active parent that is involved and not an absentee parent, y'all need to come up with decisions together.
So the whole generation of the new dance troops, you know, I like what they're doing. I don't agree with a lot of, like the pop say, inappropriate movements and those type of things. But I think, sometimes we got to check ourselves as well, because, some of these crews are really helping, the community.
That's what I don't think it's all or nothing.
Yeah, they're serving a purpose. So like I'm so mixed on it. My daughter did it, right? And she didn't like it just because of who she is, but I wasn't with it either. But we still let her do it. I still let her do it because she wanted to do it.
She wanted to do it. But like, let's take Cali. No, but I'm just gonna say it's girls and guys. So let's take Cali. They do the pop, the gyrate, but they teach the kids ballet. They have so many things that's inside of that. Now, if you came to the Collard Green Festival, you saw them do it. It was the African style. They did the kicks. They did all that, and nothing about that made it be provocative for me.
And I agree with that. But then I also agree with how they, bastardize what's ours. They made, pop, locking, and dropping it the worst thing in the world, and that's not. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It is like the mom said, it's a part of our culture. So that's why I say I'm like on both sides.
That's what I said. Like when I said Cheyenne did hip, she did everything, right?
But that's part of our,
right?
That's
she
part
did
of
a
our
little bit
stuff.
of everything. And so when she did hip hop, when it was time to do, I'm like, kill whatever you doing. So if you're doing the ballet, kill it.
So if they start doing pop locking and gyrating it for the Olympics, right? Would that make it all right then? See, you get what I'm asking?
But it's all right now.
It's all right with me, but there's a stigma on it. It's a stigma on it.
It's always
because that's why parents.
So, but there's always a stigma on it when it comes to our culture, right? Everything is always made bad when it comes for something about us. And then you see other cultures come and still
they're doing it right now. And
then they blow up. Like there's millions of great black singers, and then you hear the white lady that got a little soul, and you're like, yeah! Right? You know what I mean? And so what does that do?
Hey, but no, you're right, because I seen they having these pop, lock, and drill like workout classes, and it's hundreds of them in there. They doing their thing, and the white lady, she
right.
I say, now look at this. They've commercialized it. First, they demonized it on our end, and then so that it wouldn't be some young girl who came from one of these dance troops that became the next biggest dance sensation because they done demonized it so bad, and that don't want his daughter to go. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's a real.
So you always tell Cheyenne one of her most influential dance hip hop dance teachers was a white lady, Jody. And she and honestly, like a lot of her kids went really far with dance. And she took them a lot of places. Like when Cheyenne was younger, she took them to the Hard Rock before it was a thing to be at the pool at the Hard Rock. They were at Hard Rock at fundraisers doing their hip hop thing, a mixed group. They traveled, and it was a core group of them. It was Cheyenne, it was Asiana, it was Lily's son, Anthony, and like 3 other kids that actually Jody took under her wing, and like they did their thing. You know, so you know, so hey.
Yep. You gotta take the good with the bad. So
necessarily wrong, Mom. You're not either. Dad, what I will say for you, just want to make sure that your child is more well-rounded, and this is not the only thing that's happening. But to take it, you can't take it away. You like, unfortunately, they're gonna do it behind your back or while you standing right there.
Supervision.
Right. But with your supervision, you can monitor.
Yeah.
You can say, hey, you went too far.
Yeah. You can watch it back.
Yeah, hey. Now that went too far. Like you know, you kind of have your guideline and be like, hey, if that's all they're doing, I'm not okay with it. You know what I mean? And this is the compromise. Roy said that you got to be on the same page, kind of. You got to be a one unit on the kids.
Oh yeah, because with those decisions,
because and this is what it goes back to our conversation is that once you come up with a decision, you don't crack it.
I say you right. You right. You don't. I would say he was always wrong.
I know, but it goes back like you don't change the decision in front of the kids or any when it's time to go to bed. We can say, hey. Like maybe we could have did this different, and in the morning, me and you come together and say, "Hey, me and your mom talked about it, and this is what we're gonna change." Not that, And so, like, you just don't, because when you're parenting, you don't want the kids to take advantage of either parent. And when the kids are smart, so when they see that y'all ain't on the same page, like mom gonna say no. So you know what? I'm just gonna ask dad. Like I knew which parent to ask for what. You know what? I knew.
I think we all knew.
Right, but if y'all on the same unit, then because I know, but they got smart. Like if I go in there and they be like, "Hey, did you talk to your mama? Did you talk to your daddy? Because you know what I mean. Hey, we got to be on the same accord, and that's just one thing with parents. You just want to be on the same accord. So Dad,
that's agreed.
Dad, listen. You're gonna have to find a happy medium. That's my suggestion. Anybody else got some? Let them know.
I mean, I think you're right. Just finding a happy medium, and then also, checking our own biases. Just making sure we have really something to stand on when we do move, because a lot of times it's just something somebody else put in our head.
And every day and y'all heard me say this before, I want to live like I don't have to be right. The situation has to be right. So that doesn't mean what I say go. It's what's gonna make the most sense for the team and the situation. And so when you look at, you got to take that eye out there. When you move strictly with the eye, you will then see the cracks and everything else that comes in anything that you do when you are set up as a team.
All right, so guys, I ain't gonna buy nothing else today. The black eye, y'all, we can start. We can start now.
Thank you, my brother.
I ain't gonna buy nothing else today. It's gonna be my last thing I buy.
Unless you go to Chandler's.
Oh well, we can shop at Black Store.
Yeah.
We can't just be at the other people's spot.
Yeah. My brother.
Don't eat the swine.
My brother.
Okay, what else we got?
So we moving today, Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Freestyle
Friday. What's going on this weekend though? Anything going on this weekend in the city?
So I do want to give a big shout out. Cranston Cumberbatch, the whole Black Art and Film Festival, Miss Debbie, and everybody that was a part of it. Great film festival. And then last night, there was also a mini film festival, Moments in Black Art, at the Skyway Marina did. Big shouts out to Duvet. That's who I'm meeting with. So I got to meet with him.
Oh, I like Duvet.
Yeah, Duvet, good people. He invited me to this event that was going on. They showed For the Culture in the mix with Jabbar Edmond. So that was a great screening. Big shots out to
You say
Naps.
Jabbar or Edmund like
Jabbar.
that when you talked about
But
it.
I just got to say the name.
Go ahead. You could have said me. Everybody on
But
here
it was
knows.
nice. It was nice. It was nice.
Okay, go ahead.
We did our thing. But yeah, it was and I just wanted to give them a shout out because, you know, I think that's the first time they ever did anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you know.
Okay. Look. Okay. Well, tomorrow. So here, Strawberry Festival is here.
What?
So I'm going on Saturday. I'm taking one of my clients. I'm probably gonna be there a couple of times because I got to take a couple of clients, and some of those ain't good clients to go together. So you know, I got to go separate times. But if y'all know me, I am like a huge R&B person.
Oh, because who they gonna have? Tank, Monica?
Neither.
What?
So Boys and Men.
They can have Boys and Men every year.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. No, they don't. But it don't matter.
It's only 3 of them anyway.
So what? There's only been 3 for long. Jabbar is such a hater. I don't care what it is. He is such a hater.
You know, but 3 of them anyway.
He is such a Sour Patch Kid. Like, I don't know.
Oh my God.
You'll be like, now I can just watch Jabbar eat an orange, and I'll be like, oh, they got oranges. They got oranges. It ain't Coutel oranges.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. That ain't orange. That's a little lighter. So I'm not doing.
Yes. Those are not Coutel oranges.
Yeah, like, but no. So Boys and Men to be here on Monday.
Okay.
At the Strawberry Festival. So
I need somebody to call the Strawberry Festival and say they got to underwrite the show.
Yeah, what he said.
Call them people.
Yes, but I would know. So I'm going on Saturday. I'm probably gonna go on Monday because I do want to see Boys and Men.
I got a story about the Strawberry Festival.
Go ahead, tell the story.
Time.
Yeah,
so,
we got like 10 minutes.
It was maybe like the 20s or 30s. They didn't know they could grow strawberries.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
They planted them, and they had a huge crop come. Mm-hmm. And that's why they started the festival to celebrate, because it was one of the biggest crops or strawberry grows in the South of America, because they didn't know they could grow it. Mm-hmm. Right? They frosted up, and then, you know, it still grow.
Mm-hmm. That's your Strawberry Festival story?
Yeah, but you know what I was gonna say? You know who did that, right? Who you think?
Good morning.
Who was in the field?
A black person. Duh.
I'm just saying. And big shouts out, because right now it's a lot of immigrants. Because I used to work out there, and they are really out there. I'm talking about school buses, and I can just imagine how they feel right now, scared. I'm talking about school buses go to each farm and pick. So, you know, it's big country roads.
It take a special type of person to be out there in the field. I ain't even gonna lie.
Listen.
So kudos to you, because I'm not that person.
Listen, it's like prison buses. At first, I thought it was prison buses. Right? I'm like, dang, it's a prison somewhere around here. Yes, it's a plantation around the corner. That ain't funny. I'm just saying.
I just said that, so but go ahead.
No, it's serious. And yeah, so I just want to throw that out about the festival. It's just the African roots of it.
The African roots of it. So yeah, like this weekend I'm planning on doing that.
That's why black people like the Strawberry Festival. They don't even know that they have, you know, some roots in that.
And that's why they. So I like to get the fresh strawberries, but I don't want to get the big crate, because even though it's a good buy, I'm never use them all. No, and they're gonna go bad. So I just want a little bit. Just kind of like when I go
cream with the little thing.
Now you know what? Since we talking about that, like strawberry shortcake.
Don't go tonight.
Oh, I'm not going tonight. You hear me? I'm not doing nothing. I'm not spending no money with no major corporation. Now when I'm going to go buy breakfast.
Ooh.
Wait, at a black business.
Instead of getting coffee, I know what I'm gonna do.
What?
I'm gonna go to a black business and get me a smoothie.
Urban Drinkery.
It's a meeting. I told you I got a meeting with.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got a meeting with Duvet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't gonna buy coffee. I'm gonna go and shop with the brother down the road
and get a smoothie. Okay. Do you have some cash so you don't have to use your debit card?
Yep, I think I got some.
Okay.
We can't use debit cards. I'm telling you, I'm writing a check. I just backdate the check.
Yeah.
I just get the back.
No, you can write a check.
We're gonna backdate.
Okay, I love your commitment. Okay,
we're gonna put it in the mail today.
So okay, that's fine. If it's in the mail today, it ain't gonna get there. It ain't gonna get there.
But I'm using the corporation, the U.S. Postal Service.
It still ain't gonna get there today.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes a day.
Okay.
But yeah. So strawberry shortcake. Do you like it on cornbread or like?
No, the little bun.
Yeah, or like a pound cake.
Is that the little bun?
Yeah, it's kind of like a pound cake.
Mm-hmm.
Some people put it on the cornbread. That's terrible. That's nasty.
I think I seen that in like one of them fake soul food spots.
Like you see it at the state fair.
It was the Chinese owned soul food
spot.
Oh
no! Oh.
They had the all you can eat joint going on. Hey, they had strawberries on cornbread.
I ordered that one. I ordered a strawberry shortcake and it came on a cornbread. That was the nastiest
but
thing
listen, I'm glad
I
you telling me why they doing that because I really thought I had a problem with it. I was like, what is that?
No, people do that. So make sure I don't know.
It may be cornbread. Fresh. It gotta probably be fresh. Cornbread.
No, it don't need.
I can see some strawberries on some fresh cornbread.
It gotta be real sweet cornbread.
The fresh ones.
No, it got to be real
Heavy's got. Ooh, they be fresh out the pot though. You got to come fresh out the thing.
I'm not promoting that. I'm not promoting the cornbread with strawberry shortcake. I don't care what you do. I want it on either like the little bun or the pound cake. I'm not promoting it whatsoever.
Hilarious.
Right. So yeah, this been we done had some really good topics today.
And what is the last thing of this week though? It is something. So and I got it. The planetary parade. If y'all don't know, stars have been aligning tonight. If you go out, there will be like 7 planets.
So it's tonight.
It's tonight. It's been coming. That's why I've been telling you. I've been telling y'all it's in stars.
So y'all don't. So wait, listen. I'm finna give y'all a preview of what it is. So wait.
I've been telling y'all it's in the stars.
Wednesday, he told us that they already happened. And this is why you gotta go back so hard on Mr. Edmund because he be like, no, I looked it up, and it was the 7 planets lined up together, and it was Wednesday, and then he had us planning what we're gonna be doing in
the next 40 years.
Yes, or the next 15 years when it comes. Whenever he had us in the parking lot talking about how old we're gonna be and how we want to make sure we there for the 7 planet parade.
Yes.
And now he's telling me it ain't even came yet. No,
listen. If you look out in the stars, they have already kind of been lining up. So it's been like maybe 4, 3. Now, today, it should be tonight in the stars. 7 planets lined up. Yep. And it's been coming.
Can we see it or do we need a telescope? Do you know?
I don't know. I'm downloading the app. I'm downloading the app for it.
Okay.
And then you can just hold your phone.
So like like everybody. So like if you're like into like crystals and things like that, this is the time that
you don't know that. This might not be the time.
So I want to know, is this the time that you bring out your crystals and put them outside to charge them?
I ain't got that deep in it yet. But what I'm gonna say is because I don't know.
Good morning, Consuela.
If you should hide your crystals tonight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you should do. You need to do your own research. But it's 7 planets. They call it the Planets Parade or something.
That'd be really dope. I would love to take a picture of it because, like, if they saying it's there, like, I want to see it.
I would love to take a picture.
I would love to
I'm charging up my little thing.
You gonna charge
my little night camera. So I'm gonna try to catch it, but you never know.
Do you know around what time it should be lined up? Like, what time this parade? Mr. Evans, I need you to put it out there. Let us know what time this parade, so we all ready.
The planetary parade is happening tonight. Get your stargazers and get.
We don't know what time though, y'all.
It's tonight. I keep picking up my phone, but I'm watching comments. What up, E? Every store 727.
And see, look, I done said hey to all of them. And y'all, Jabbar selective listening. Earlier today, like, we're having a whole conversation.
Talking to you. What you say?
Jab, give him something. Jab give us instructions.
The music playing. It's too much going on. My sensories. I have sensories and all is going on the way.
All I can do is shake my head.
Listen, it was a lot going on. Y'all act like it wasn't a lot going on.
It really wasn't.
And I was looking up stuff.
Never mind. Okay, final thoughts.
I was looking up the planetary parade.
Use a planetary parade live.
Okay, thank y'all all for tuning in. One thing I want to say, please like, share the page. We have so many new viewers, so many people watching, but we need y'all to like and share the page. Yes, run those numbers up. This is the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. And yeah, that's what I got.
So here, be the change you want to be or see, right? Write down those 5 things that makes you feel good, laugh, that gave you that funny feeling. Again, it's a lot of times we harbor on the bad things and forget the good things that happen in our life. I hope that we do stand in unity today and do this blackout.
And I got a question. You think they're gonna tell us if it's effective?
I think we're gonna hear about it.
This way supposed to know.
They're gonna talk about it. Just like Target didn't want us to know that they
I know that's why I said
$15 billion they lost.
But that's on the stock market.
Right, but it still came out. You know what I mean? And then you just seen how unity happened because there were some people that still went to Target. I love Target, and I'm one of the people who never went.
I ain't never go.
I didn't go, and we saw the impact over the long of this long period.
But I don't
of time.
spend a lot of money with a lot of corporate people, but like the corporate circles I run in, and I ain't got no problem with corporations. It's just the people that's trying to take us out.
Yeah, so and usually it's the people who run the corporation. So with that being said,
we gonna get it on. Big shout out to Agape Soul Boutique.
Yeah,
y'all, this beautiful place we in, and y'all please come and shop.
Yeah, Agape Soul. Listen, you can get your shoes, and Louis Vuitton. You can get a little bit of everything. If you want a custom shop, make an appointment. They'll get you what you want. And it ain't no BS. So if you talking about going to spend some real dollars because people have their tax money, right? Yep. And you want to go to International Mall and spend that money, come right here to Agape Soul and then do a personal shopping and get it, and then let them order what you need. It's real stuff. You ain't finna get no bootleg anything, and you're gonna get the experience that you want and that you deserve right here in our own community. Now, also, just a little flip: if you ain't did your taxes, Jab does taxes right here. Set an appointment for that. If you got a job and you need your fingerprinting done, Jab does that as well. So it's a one-stop shop. This has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I am Kiana.
I'm one and only Mr. Edmund.
And we are out.
Agape Soul Boutique, high-end boutique looks and quality with affordable pricing. Located at 6025 Martin Luther King Street South in St. Pete. Choose from our amazing selection of stylish, fashion-forward heels, wedges, boots, children's shoes, accessories, and much more. You can shop now and pay later, interest-free with Afterpay. Subscribe to our website and get huge savings on our latest products at agapesoulboutique.com. For more information, call 727-379-1318. Come give your feet the royal treatment and check us out at Agape Soul Boutique today.